One strike home now to Ellsbury. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Vic Black will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Chase Headley will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the first pitch, and this one's tapped foul at home plate. Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for second, and he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
He might have had that one stolen that time, but he winds up popping this one up, so runner has to go back to first.
Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Ozzie Smith will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch on the way. Now both runners on the move. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Oh, and this nightmare inning continues as they're going to tack on even more here. And he will score as well. Around third and being waved on home. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside-the-park 3-run home run.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you can see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside-the-park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
Henry Mejia will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Lucas Duda will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Dave Winfield is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow!
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Jeff Bagwell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. Ted Williams will step in now, already with 6 runs batted in and looking for more. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Bobby Parnell will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Jacoby Ellsbury will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Chris Young will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And the runner will score from first.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so. It's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. A man at third with one away. He's ready now. The pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Chase Headley will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Mike Schmidt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. 3 runs already home here. From the stretch, he'll try it again from first. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Austin Romine will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 55, Austin Romine.
Right there, Murphy at second. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And when you're coming off the bench, the rule is get on base any way you can. And the last time I checked, an infield single meets those requirements. It's not pretty, but he'll take it.
And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Rod Carew will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And a surprising intentional walk here as that will now load the bases. Another opportunity here as they've batted around now. Brendan Ryan will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 17, Brendan Ryan.
Here's the first offering. And a drive out to deep right center field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run scored. Around third and being waved on home. Now the third man has scored. And he is in at third as he clears the bases with a triple. Jeff Bagwell will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Ted Williams will get another shot. He homered back in the 7th inning of this one. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Chris Young will stand in. He tripled home a run his first time around. What was going on? They intentionally walked home a run here. Brett Gardner will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. And guys, somebody's got to have their signals crossed here as the free pass will bring in a run. Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded. Austin Romine will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. And now an intentional walk that will bring in a run. And this will be fouled away. The bases are loaded with only one out.
Punch one through.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Let's go, Yankees.
And he'll reach first safely.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. P-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting.
Rod Carew will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Granderson's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's ready. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Bouncing ball back up the middle. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Dave Winfield will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 31,
Jeff Bagwell will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Jeff Bagwell.
Chris Young will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Young.
Mike Schmidt is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Austin Romine will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Brendan Ryan will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Travis d'Arnaud will start it off here in their half of the ninth, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it?
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
Is under it. The Tigers have done it. For the fourth consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
With everyone standing at Dodger Stadium, Kershaw pitches. Carpenter swings and hits a drive. Right center field. It's in the gap, and it's down off the wall. Molina scores. Adams scores. Jay scores. Carpenter. He scores three with a double to right center, and the Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win. series win for the San Francisco Giants.